Hello, Paul Pluta channel. Remember, like, subscribe, and tell your fuckhead friends. Look in the description for 10 ways you can help me stay full-time on YouTube. Okay, let's jump straight in. This is a page review for James. Hi, Arch. I always enjoy watching your channel for a bit of a laugh and wanted to see what you have to say about my collection. I recently did a scorched earth rebuild of my collection, selling most of my pieces and refocusing on what I felt was important. I previously owned a lot of watches in the 42mm and bigger size, and frankly, I got sick of most of them. My philosophy now is that my collection should stand the test of time, something that won't look completely dated in 50 years. And that means not going too damn big. My collection consists of a Rolex Oyster Perpetual 114300 dark rhodium dial, Omega Speedmaster Professional, man on the fucking moon, Halcyon front, sapphire back, Rolex Explorer 2 16570 40mm no hole case with black dial, Rolex Sea Dweller 16600 pre-ceramic, Omega Seamaster Professional black ceramic model, BREITLING Super Ocean Heritage 38mm blue on blue shark mesh bracelet, and a TISSOT PRS 200 quartz diver chronograph. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All of the watches I have now have been acquired second-hand where I could score a good deal on them, except for the Oyster Perpetual, bought new from an AD because I got it cheaper, brand new in Canada, than I could second-hand in the US. And the TISSOT PRS 200, which I bought during a trip to New South Wales. Also, you can see that the biggest watch in the lineup is the Speedmaster at 42mm. I'm not trying to say I'm trying to stay between 36mm and 42mm size. I am planning on adding a Jaeger-LeCoultre Master Control or a Verso or a Reverso at some point, so long as I can find a good deal on one with a display back. Aside from that, what else would you recommend adding? And the other question I had for you, what do you think of Carl F. Buescher timepieces? I've never heard you mention them before, and that could be a good or a bad thing. I've been wanting a complicated yet dressy watch, something with a perpetual or annual calendar, and their Merino line looks like it might fit the bill. What do you think? I've sent you 25 US dollars, 20 for the video, 5 extra because of the questions tacked on the end. Thanks a lot. All the best, James. Thank you, James. So let's have a talk about his collection there, and it's interesting. He had the scorched earth, and I got to tell you, yes, I think it's a great idea. Sometimes it's great to get rid of pieces and rebuild again. And in my case, you know, I got to tell you, it's fascinating. I get a lot of enjoyment out of less pieces instead of more pieces. Maybe it's because I don't have any money. But let's have a look here. His collection, it's got the Oyster Perpetual. So that's a no date oyster. That's just a beautiful classic Oyster Perpetual. That's a great piece to have there. I don't see anything wrong with that. That's a good piece. That's a great piece. You can wear every day. You can wear it with a suit. You can wear it with jeans. It's sports. It's casual. It's everything you want it to be. Omega Speedmaster. I mean, that is the rock. That is the rock in my collection. It's a rock in a lot of people's collection. It's a great piece, and the best thing about it is it isn't a fucking Rolex. You don't want all fucking Rolexes in your collection. You then got Explorer 2 black. Yes, they are a great GMT function watch. Can't argue with that. And then you've got the best fucking dive watch, the Rolex Sea Dweller. Perfect pre-ceramic. I love that. I love that piece. That is a really cool piece. You've got an Omega Seamaster Professional. Yes, that's a bit more casual sort of diver. And then you've got a BREITLING Super Ocean, which I gotta say, this BREITLING Super Ocean Heritage is quite an attractive watch. I quite like that. The Tissot's the only shitter there. I mean, you know, it's kind of... Yeah, I suppose everyone needs a quartz shitter. They need a quartz shitter. So, I gotta say, the serious watches there, I think it's quite a nice collection. You've got a couple of divers. You've got you got your Explorer 2 as your GMT function. You've got chronographs. You've got pretty well all your bases covered. So I think you should be very proud of your collection. It's a very nice collection. It fits in. I love that combo there. Those three-piece combo, which I really love, is your Speedmaster, your Omega Speedmaster, your Explorer 2, and your Sea Dweller. I mean, those three pieces there, that is the combo deal of the decade. What fucking more would you need? And you've kind of got another dive watch. We got two dive watches, two extra. You've got the Breitling Super Ocean Heritage, and you've got the Seamaster. So you've got some really, I think you've probably got enough dive watches there to see you through. The Oyster Perpetual is very cool. That's a cool piece. That's it's an everyday businessman sort of watch that there. What would I add there? What would I add? Now, I do like your point there. You're asking, you want to add a Jaeger-LeCoultre. I think definitely. They are so cool. They are so cool. I mean, I'm biased. I love the Reverso. I think the Reverso is just a real cool piece. The Master Controls are great. But I reckon in your collection there, I would be going more for the Reverso, because the only sort of dress watch you've got in your collection is that Oyster Perpetual, which is sort of a semi-dress watch, sports watch, dress watch, you know. So I would be adding, I'd definitely go Reverso. I think that is, it's just such a cool piece. It's a leather strap type piece. It's cool. It's very fucking cool. Get a grand size. Don't go for a pussy, the classic size. That's too small. Too small. Get the grand size. I've got the Grand Date, which I really love. I really fucking love that watch. It's a cool watch. I'd never sell that. That gives me a lot of enjoyment. I really love the Jaeger-LeCoultre there. I love that. I love that piece. Then you're asking the other question about Carl F. Boucher. Look. I've just done a video on FP Jaune, and these specialized type makers, they have some certainly some quality there, but I mean, you got a nice well-rounded collection. I'd be adding a fucking, if you want to add something cool, why the fuck wouldn't you just add a Patek? Classic Patek on a leather strap. Gold head on a leather strap. I reckon that'd be the way I'd go. I mean, these obscure brands there, I mean, fuck, what are you gonna fucking do? I mean, seriously, I kind of, these independents, I'd say you're better investment putting your money into a used Patek than a fucking, than these are kind of very. Why do you have to go so far? Why can't you go fucking mainstream? Mainstream wealth is a Patek. Fuck it. Why would you need to go for these really individualist? I mean, Patek is independent. They're kind of a small independent maker themselves. So, in my opinion, there, I wouldn't be going for these obscure things. I think you're better off, safer to go for. Yes, I know, Patek. The servicing costs are dear. Yes. I understand they're fucking expensive. Yes, they're expensive. Yes, I understand. But I kind of think myself there, I would, I think that's a cooler way to go. I think go Patek Philippe. That's what I'd be doing. I'd be adding a Patek. Okay, why go for these fucking weird brands? I mean, who knows what's going to happen? It's not for you to push these dickheads shot at fame. They can go and circle jerk. I mean, watch is all about snobbery. If you got the money, you buy the best bang. You know, you want something prestige, buy a fucking Patek. these obscure brands, fuck them off. Fuck them off. If you want to be a real smart ass individual, get a fucking Lange. Get a Lange 1 or an 1815. That'd be a very cool option. But man, I wouldn't be going for these obtuse fucking independents. They're a bunch of cunts. So that's my opinion there. So there you go, Archie Luxury on the Paul Pluta channel. Tell me what you fuckers think of that.
We specialize here in pre-owned Rolex watches. Rolex watch is a very special timepiece, and we always do the servicing exactly as factory specifications. We buy a pre-owned piece and we put it into brand new condition. We have Rolex certified technicians working on that. We completely disassemble the piece, we adjust and polish and change every single part of the watch.
You have to have certified watchmakers that know what they're doing. If you have an expensive car, you're just not going to bring it to any mechanic that doesn't know what they're doing.
You spend $5,000, it's like if you put money in the safe deposit box. And 1 or 2 years from now, you will keep having your $5,000. We have to spend a lot of money to get all this equipment together, but makes me feel I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's not a question of money, it's my passion.
Jewelers on time, simply the best.